Welcome back to the Bazaar. I'm Inko, and usually with Pig, you're trying to play some sort of weapon build, especially in the early and mid game. There's just so many strong things in that archetype, but he does have other strong early game cards where if you high roll with a money tree, you find a bushel, you find a robe. There are so many different ways to scale your early game outside of weapon Pig as well. Normally with Pygmalien, by like the 7th day, I have a very clear idea of what sort of build I'm playing, and I'm locked in towards going that. That's almost always the case. This is the rare run where even on like, I think day 9, I was holding 3 different builds that had nothing to do with each other, running a Frankenstein of a board, trying to figure out where I eventually would end up. This run had so many powerful options open to it, and thanks to user error, I managed to end up making it pretty tight at the end. But we do end up ultimately with a very strong Ice Club Pig build. But holy God, the amount of different things this run could have done with different RNG at the shops is crazy. There was a lot going on. I hope you enjoyed the road as much as I did. Alright, another day, another Pig run. Let's see how he's doing. As always, I love the income start. It helps you build early income basis on characters that can do that. It helps you pivot through builds if there's a lot of different things you might want to be doing, and Pig definitely has a lot of options. I think here I'm just taking 2 income, and early curio is not where I want to be spending my gold. 2 income helps me do things later, and it helps me get a Ring King Gauntlet to kill people early. With literally nothing driving me in any direction beating all these fights, I think I just go Fanged Inklet for Fang because of Showcase, because of 28-hour fitness, because of Pig Shem. Like, Weapon Pig is definitely the meta for strong early Pig builds. There's a good chance I get like a Ganjo or a Weights, and this is just the fastest weapon I can be running. It's good with a yo-yo. It's hard-pressed to find yourself in a spot with Pig where you're not happy to find a Fang early. Anyway, seeing as I literally don't do nothing, I'm just here being abused by this small dog, I'll edit over to Sandstorm for you. And as the Sandstorm arrives, I'll remind you can sub for more daily content just like this, and if you could leave a like on the video, it really does help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Anyways, on with the show. Do we get good gold? Do we get a decent enough skill, or do we get the Fang that we actually want? I consider that arguably the worst thing I could have gotten, but maybe it'll save my bacon down the line. Definitely middle. That's a good shot at early Showcase, even though it doesn't work today. These are quite bad. Bushel is a good item generically, and I'm going to take it, but I'm not going dog, and it ladles bait in this meta. Oof. Big oof. I'm going to take Pygmalien longbow. If I get a B1, B2, that could just win the fight. Not taking those other 2. Absolutely terrible middle. And a Kina. Well, Kina can sell me ATM, cash register, Showcase. This gained the food tag. Glad that feedback got taken. Very happy it works with Tiny Furry Monster now, but I have enough gold that I'm going to go Kina anyway. ATM is one of the reasons I'm here. Bandages can be good down the line with a Showcase. And that's a bit on the rough side. I do kind of like buying safe. At worst, I lose 1 gold. At best, I generate 2 extra gold selling the safe to a mid's worth and 3 extra gold selling the coins to a Barcoon and make 4 gold. Could also be crazy with a money tree, and I have nothing else to spend my gold on today, so sure. Considering it's the end of the day, I'm about to get paid with 9 income, I'll do this. It's not a good day 1 board, but it can beat some things. Let's see what this Vanessa's doing. If they're playing like me and took income start, I have a good shot.
Go ahead. Underestimate me.
Not income start, not skill, volcanic vents, pop snappers, deadly bayonet with no weapon. I think I beat that. This should not be enough burn to pro lift. They'll run out on the pop snappers and then I kill them. And I should have multi-cast on all of my Pygmalien longbow hits because it'll go off before them. The crit immediately happened in the first fight. Good job. All right, cool. Day 1 win on income with Pig. You don't expect that, especially with the board I have. But I'm very happy to take it all the same. And yeah, I said this isn't good when I saw Bushel because it was me spending gold away from weapons, but Bushel is a great early game item. If tomorrow I can pick up a Ganjo, this is actually a fine board. Not exceptional, but good enough. I don't want to be buying a Ganjo, but I didn't want to buy the Bushel either, and here we are. Pip, what do you have? You use a tool, heal 5. When you buy a weapon, gain max health. When you win a fight against a hero, gain 2 gold. I have no money to roll, so I sell something, which I do not wish to do. I'll take Arms Dealer. That's likely going to generate a good chunk of health over the next couple of days.
So like 9 years.
Middle, once again, I am here to request that you sell me the Showcase.
Nothing huge. All about moderation.
It is a Silk, and Silk is not unplayable. I don't want to play Silk. Is kind of what it comes down to. I'm not buying Silk, you can't make me. All right.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy.
I am not going to buy that flail, though. Herma for money tree. How do I buy the money tree without selling coins? I sell these. I've got the cash register. I wouldn't want to. I'm going to go Herma anyway. Ganjo and money tree are both huge. 2 silver items on day 2. That's incredibly unlikely. Also, not the ones I wanted. I can't afford to buy anything else, so I'll just leave immediately.
Be careful, okay? I kind of like you.
Gonna go take Coconut Crab, I think. I beat Rogue Scrapper. It has higher average gold value because of the coconut, because of the higher density of items. I should beat both. I don't know why I thought that initially, but it has way less health than it used to. I have more health than I used to. The Pygmalien drum should go off. I've got 4 regen stacking with the bushel. I'm not sure I should have thought I win this, but I think I was right all the same. Just the health changes are me, like previously in the old meta, I would be down 100 health, now I'm up 50. But the Pygmalien drum, that's incredibly important. And yeah, I'm stacking regen, they aren't. The bow is more DPS in their board. I win. I was right. I'm not certain I win this if the bow didn't have multicast the entire fight, but it does, so we're fine. Silver Bushel just doing a ton of work here. You know, I really could have, like, put the bandages on my board before this fight. It's fine, don't worry about it. Alright, Andy, Ring King Gauntlet, sign me up. I can also get other shield items. Other shield items it is. Going to take the jewelry, buff the jewelry, take the tusked helm, and roll. There are still a lot of small items I want. There's one of them.
You wanna buy that?
I think that's enough for me to run Ring Kings and just like focus on defenses, get this to be as fast as possible. Obviously, I'm exceptionally broke now. Kina's not doing anything for me, so I just go abandoned chest, right? Yeah. Medium item versus skill. I'm poor enough that I want the medium item. You can't make me play it. I refuse. I need to make 2 inventory spaces, and my gut is screaming, just sell the scarf. I'm never playing the Pygmalien longbow. I'll hold on to the scarf as an option for the day. This is a lot of regen stacking with all of this shield and the silver bushel. I don't think I'm necessarily favored, but it's not a bad build at all. Crow's Nest, Ambergris, Zorkid, Honing Steel. This is not a very fast Zorkid, but it is silver, so it will scale a lot. I think I should get enough regen to just live through this. I don't think it's a problem. I'm not going to deal any damage. This will come down to some degree to crit RNG and Sandstorm, I think. So at the start, we're fine. We expect that. It's just that because this is getting hasted and it will be at 100% crit, I don't think I win this because I will get crit for like 200 during Sandstorm. Yeah, like right here is the problem. You know what? We beat that, actually. It's just too weak of a weapon, and it didn't scale that much because it's only bronze Honing Steel. All right, cool. Good job, Bushel. Sorry for talking shit day 1. Apparently, I'm underestimating just how strong that can be early. 1 gold versus a bronze tier loot item. Gonna take the bronze tier loot item. Yeah, that's actually not bad considering how Bushel works. Get a property. If it's a money tree, we go to the bank. I'm sorry, I forgot to set streamer mode to subtle, apparently. This joke brought to you courtesy of Retromation. Okay, well... Silk's not happening. That makes the room I need... Apparently I didn't need that much room. So, that's just all the money. I have infinite gold. We can go to every shop now. Cool, let's go find our yo-yo and start looking to figure out a showcase build. Like I said, I have infinite money. This gives truffles now. I don't need to care about it. We're gonna roll that. We're gonna hope for better. Speedrunner. Don't think it's actually useful. Because of the sort of build I'm playing, I do want to pick up an ointment. Does this beat like Prince Marianus tomorrow? It could. Might even beat Scout Trooper today. I can sell all these coins now. Drop ointment, this coin, and like get the money tree in here. Just play purely defensively. How much value does that end up being? Gains 24 value and heals double that. Yeah. Okay. So I do this, and I'm pretty sure I beat Scout Trooper and Fatigue now. Don't want to fight. Shriek Eater does have a small chance at a silver yo-yo, which is very important. And this guy has a chance at experience. With how wealthy I am, actually, I don't care about average gold value. I think leveling up before your fights is massively important. I think dabbling Apprentice until they change out the Vials of Blood is going to be an auto pick. Now that I've really had time to play in the meta and start thinking about it. I do feel kind of bad about missing by 1 and I think 6 for a yo-yo, but the other 5 drops on Street Gamer are all terrible for me. So I think we're set to, like, actually play a really strong game here, even though we didn't go into weapon stuff. I think we're still favored on day 3 with our current defenses. If we get this and level up, I actually do think we're favored. And then on day 4, we're actually going to be having a crazy scaled money tree from this piggy bank.
Please, don't tell Master about this.
The question is just whether or not we end up transitioning out of this into weapons, or if we end up playing a money tree build. Mittel. Mittel is better than running money tree if I can find the showcase and get all these defensive items scaling. 3 bronze tier spare change though. Okay. I'll commit to money tree. I'll commit really hard to money tree.
Not getting hurt on purpose just to come see me, are you?
Now, is it worth rolling? By golly, I think it is. That's the whole board, right? I don't think I have the ability to buy it is the problem. I've got 2, 4, 5, 6 gold. So I actually need to sell 2 of my coins before I even purchase it. Sorry, Ointment. I know you're great. I know you fit into the build I'm playing, but... the question is... do I even need Bushel? Yeah, I do need Bushel. I need the regen value later. I'm obviously not getting rid of the cash register if I am playing this build. Well, it hurts. I don't like doing it. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I only needed 12. In my head, I convinced myself it's fine. We didn't need the next 6 value.
I'm gonna rub this stuff on you.
Oh, can you tell I'm still waking up? Dear God. Bushel might be better than these two. Because I'm probably overhealing a lot here. But it also might be vastly worse. I can't know. What am I up against? Pig? I'm going to stick with this. If it's a really strong, like, weapon build, I think I have to... if it's a showcase build, I think I just die, right? He's also money tree. I think my regen scaling is better than his weapon scaling, since it just has, like, basic Lumbor's ranking. This will be a very slow fight. I think I have a rather large money tree for day 3. The crazy thing is it could be 6 times 3, 18 bigger than it is. Fairly egregious mistake there. 9 income, I have 2 coins. That's 11 for my first shop. And then later in the day, I'll break my piggy bank. A B1, B2 on the piggy bank would be massive. That'd be plus 8 gold. So I have 40 regen, and he has 2 fairly weak weapons. Those fairly weak weapons timed out really badly in Sandstorm, though. So, despite my build almost being strictly better, I still lose. That's unfortunate, man. Oh, right. I don't even need B1, B2. I'm gonna take the guaranteed upgrade here. I'm gonna need this economy.
Temper, sharpen, reinforce.
Ah, that is unfortunate. I think I was at full health before Sandstorming those attacks, so I don't think my money tree value mattered, but it's entirely possible that was an active throw. Anyway, Textiles absolutely would have been better in that matchup, unfortunately. Do I go Kev here? I've got 3, 4, 8 gold, 17. I can afford to roll. It's just like, would I even want to get a showcase or a 28-hour fitness? I feel like I'm just playing money tree now. Still, he is shield reference, so I think Kev can upgrade my Bushel. But I would rather spend all of my money on this piggy bank, so I'm gonna get a medium item to make sure I can keep pumping it. This is a really stupidly large money tree I have available to me, so I'm gonna push for it. I'm gonna take plus healing here. Get plus 2 more regen every time Bushel goes off. I don't need to sell this yet. We beat a Hellbilly. Beat all of these. Hellbilly could give me a better Textiles.
Fancy britches.
Again, I could have sold my coins before this fight, but I just assumed I automatically won this. I could be wrong about that, but surely with textiles, my build is just so much faster than it previously was. It seems like this is a lot more regen. And also, at the end of the day, I think I break the piggy bank, even if it's not absolute max value. I think it's not going to be at 8 coins, but I really should check what it's at. Almost 100. Actually, it might just be 100 regen at Sandstorm. Yeah, right after Sandstorm, we had 100 regen on day 4. That bushel's doing a lot of work. Oh my god.
Now you get on.
Oh my god.
Sparkle boots.
I'm shocked that was a loss. So, it attacks me, and then Money Tree goes off. I was at minus 62. If I had sold 4 more spare change and have gained 24 value and healed for double it, I would have still died. I did not think that was a loss. I thought that was an easy win. I thought I would just have enough regen and shield. It wouldn't be a problem. That's really bad. It's at 6. It'll be at 8 after the next 2 shops.
The smaller the portions, the finer.
Well, shit, I'm not sure what I'd do about that. Not sure the yo-yo matters. Toss this, upgrade the bandages.
You're a smart one for your size.
If the yo-yo gets like a shield enchant or something down the line, it could be insane, but it's a bronze yo-yo costing me a lot of gold. I'm not going to do it. It has to be a pretty good item for me to care right now. Economic seminar. You know, I think I prefer that to Midsworth. Toss another coin so I can afford the good one. Premium pass gives me... Okay. Going to sell these coins, sell this piggy bank, sell all the coins from the piggy bank, sell the briefcase, and hold another piggy bank. A very average value on this money tray. 300 heal day 4. It's 100 health per second. I look forward to somehow losing with it. That pig fight's so sad. I could so easily, right? If I just got in like slightly better RNG somewhere for cooldown reduction on the bushel or money tray, I would just... Now I do have a lot of healing, but that is a lot of poison and burn. I'm not actually super convinced I beat that. Yeah, this is a problem. I guess I'll lose. Just like a very average amount of poison out of Mac here. Yeah, it's just not enough healing. I cannot believe I'm saying this. It's just not enough healing. That's absolutely wild. To have a money tree this large on day 4 and just get beat down. Like I'm playing the heal build and I cannot out-purge the poison that's coming in. That's deeply saddening. Heal's a lot better than it used to be, but it still doesn't look like it's a viable option early at all, is what I'm learning. Man, imagine being 2-2 with a money tree this big. What's happening?
Time. I'm pretty laid back.
Gold silk. Still not interested. You can't make me. I don't mind running the boomerang during a PvE fight, though.
Oh, delivery's free.
Man, that was rough. Balcony to double the value of this thing. Sure, it'll heal for 600. I'll die the exact same amount. Like, it doesn't do anything. Still, it gives me a chance at winning later.
People thought it was weird.
I'm going to sell this before I forget and lose my coin after the next hour. Don't much care for Grandmaster. 80 health versus Kina. I'm going to go Kina.
Come with no weapons?
They have a robe, which is a good item, but Tusk Helm is awful. Yeah, I'll toss these two. What's the piggy bank at? Nowhere near enough, right? Yeah. Pick up the robe. It is definitely an improvement. Roll. Pig's Gem. Don't think I'm able to convert to Pig's Gem here. Obviously, with 142 gold in the money tree, I can very easily scale a Kiwas later, but then I wouldn't have a build now. There is a robe. There is a matchbox on the table, right? I can bring in the matchbox, put it next to the robe, buy the Kiwas, flip this, sell this, immediately bring this up to 14 burn. probably nowhere near good enough. I'm basically just like assuming I'll get a good enchant on my money tree if I stick with it, I feel like. Like I'm just assuming the money tree will somehow carry, but if this money tree won't, what money tree will? Ride or die, let's go. I'm not selling it to pivot into a Kiwas build, I hate that. Level it up, toss the coin, we don't need to yet. Actually we do, we're about to be in a PvP fight. 10% crit on non-weapons. I mean, that's my entire build. Sure.
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
Toss this, bring that in. Do we beat Trash Down Mayor? Because I've thought I beat the rightmost enemy previously and been wrong about it. Surely we do.
Welcome to trash.
We out-heal everything he does. We have a good shield item now instead of trash shield items that just barely speed up a bushel. God, being down 2 experience sucks so much in the current meta. Now I need 3 experience to catch up and level up before my fight. The boomerang helps with that a little bit. It's part of why I wanted to buy boomerang, is every fight's now like a 1 in 10 to get a vial of blood. This is a lot of shield that I don't get through at all. I think I'm about to lose another fight and be down half a level. I don't generate enough regen to outperform 1,000 shield. But I do heal very quickly during Sandstorm. Do I heal quickly enough? I don't think so. Jesus Christ, this run. This run is so bad. I don't want to talk about it. JJ, help. Save me from myself, JJ.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
Don't know how I can utilize any of that. I think I lose that with textiles as well, but it's certainly a better chance with textiles.
Maybe if I got better goods.
Yeah, just updating the values on the dog is something I've not internalized yet. Anyway, premium pass again. We're at 6 value here. I'm just going to be incredibly greedy with it and sell the boomerang. Take both of these, sell them immediately. Get the biggest tree possible. I'm sure it will do something this time. Like, if it is just like, you know, a relatively fair build utilizing weapons, the tree probably wins.
But if you insist.
Katana. What's the scaling? Is it just that? Oh. Hasted obsidian catfish, you say? I don't know that I'm going to do enough to outscale that. Like, the damage I can live through, but the poison will just kill me. I assume you're undefeated. Yeah, that makes sense. Obsidian catfish is literally one of the best starting items in the... But it has a crit chance? Apparently it has 56% chance to crit. Why? 20% base, so the rest of that was gold slowed targets on day 5 with shot classes. Yeah, of course. Got it. I guess he got that from Prince Barionis. I think that's where it came from, but still. Jesus Christ, this run is so cursed. This is exceptionally bad.
Huge. It's terrifying.
I don't know how Wrist Warrior like pivots this into a winning run. I'm not taking it. All right, you get Cash Cannon, you sell the tree. That's the entire plan. Unironically, that's a better plan than anything I have right now, but I'm not doing it now. The idea is later, when I get the Cash Cannon to Diamond, we sell the tree. I don't think that's going to work. No, it's fine. We're going to get it to Diamond right here, immediately.
I would spar with you, but this leg.
Okay. I mean, I guess we're going to play this now. Toss the coins. The balcony's clearly never happening. We buy Lumbor's Obsidian Silver Yo-Yo. We figure out a new build. That's a different new build. That one's unrelated. 1,000 basically one-shots a man right now. I need the Ring King Gauntlets for my yo-yo build. Can I just like run the yo-yo and toss the rest of this and throw in like an ugly, terrible weapon build? I can throw in the Ice Club actually. Like the flail's not gonna fit here, right? It's probably the wrong thing to do. But, give it to me. 1,000 damage just kills a man right now. I just live for a while with this and then beat them with Ice Club. That's the whole build. I'm not going to fight Lich. I've learned my lesson. I need to level up today. gonna fight Dire Mosquito. I would like that wing. I don't know what I would like that wing for. I'm just assuming it does something. Obviously, the Obsidian Yo-Yos, with its only scaling being a Silver Lumbers and not having a weapon build beside it, isn't great. But that is a pivot path. And we do have unlimited gold as soon as we stole the money tree. It's just, don't really want to sell the money tree yet. It's kind of the only good item on my board. The only reason I think I'll live long enough to use the Ice Club. We did get the wing. I think I just take 10 gold here. Silver loot doesn't seem like it's worth 6 gold. I'm gonna take shield because with the 600 starting shield, with that it probably doesn't matter. Prospero, coin me.
Building homes for money.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't succeed unless my
Pig gem.
succeed.
When you buy a weapon, this gains 3 value. It's 11 seconds long though. That's the problem. First, I would like to sell this safe. I'd like to sell all these coins. I don't think I want Pig's Gem. Well, just as like a way to generate more money, it's not terrible, right? I don't, like, yeah, sure, with Cash Cannon, I get it, but we have the gold to buy it, which is why it feels weird not to. Am I just gonna put the wing on, like, the yo-yo because it's going to matter for a while? I'm gonna put it on the Ice Club in case I end up playing Ice Club. I don't know that I'm playing Obsidian Yo-Yo, or Money Tree, or Ice Club, or Cash Cannon. I've never had so many completely unrelated paths open to me before, but right now, I can buy this gem, or I can roll. The gem is obviously better than Money Tree. But it's 11 bloody seconds, right? Like, it's too slow. I've got to use my level 7 upgrade on it. I'd just rather upgrade the yo-yo and play any other scaler. No. Golden lemonade stands. May as well upgrade a cash register, I guess. And if we have the money for it and the space, which we do, I may as well buy a masterpiece. We're not buying a golden lemonade stands. It's just loop glued to the lemonade stands. Okay, I actually feel kind of favored for day 6 because this hits for so much damage. I shouldn't have taken the shield. Like, I have a money tree. It will just, it would heal the damage the shield soaks immediately anyway. Goop Flail, Adrenal, Spider Mace, Rapid Injection. I've played builds like this, and I still cannot look at them and process what's about to happen. I'm like, yeah, there's going to be some self-poison stuff. The Mace is going to be faster than you expect. The Goop Flail is going to hurt. Yep, just died to poison. Goop Flail's just absolutely massive. Yeah, I mean, it's not too surprising considering the state of the build, but I mean, this is why I don't like Money Tree, by the way. It doesn't scale. So, like, when you play Money Tree, if you don't have an offensive enchantment on it, it doesn't win fights. You can find, like, Spiky Shield or Crusher Claw to weaponize a Fixer-Upper in a way that you cannot for Money Tree. Also, the base value is much higher, making those methods of scaling much more effective anyway. Anyways, what am I looking for at pull? Good question. Don't know what I'm looking for anywhere else either. Not overly interested in any of that. I'm willing to roll. Wow, that does nothing. No reason to sell my coins yet, I suppose. We're gonna go to JJ. No point in getting shield right now. Lion Cane. It is plus 100 health at minimum, right? You can have these, by the way. So I could buy this, get 100 health, look to play big health down the line. I have no health scaling whatsoever yet. So if I were to do this, I'd be selling the money tree now. I like that. Sell the money tree. Ring King briefly retires. Cash register comes in. In terms of fastest items, I've got terrible news for that yo-yo. It's not like it's worth bringing the Ring King continents in to do better. For anyone who was believing I was going to stick with the money tree for the rest of the run, I'm sorry to let you down like this, but the Cash Cannon plus this will actually one-shot my opponent, unlike the previous build I was running, which just dealt a lot of damage and then I died. Chili Charles can help me enable an Ice Club build, so I'm willing to go here. Reaching the summit is useless currently. Igloo isn't fast enough, so Ice Cream Truck... Ice Cream Truck doesn't work, right? Like, you have so much space taken up with the Giant Ice Club that you can't really combo it. It's pretty much gotta be Ice Cubes for me to consider using it. I would not mind Ice Cubes, to be honest. Oh.
Now
All right. Still weird and ugly and not a good build, but it's a lot better.
Don't tell me Ford was your smith. That guy is...
It's not like a good obsidian yo-yo. Very obviously, it's not doing anything. But trust me, bro, it scales. It's gonna do something later. Anyway, let's go to middle and try to upgrade some of this.
I want what's right for you.
Briefcase is good because I have a cash cannon.
Just toss that on
And I have
my
infinite
back.
money, so it's very easy to justify. I should have looked at Aurora Dome a little bit harder. I'm gonna buy bootstraps because I don't have anything in my stash and I have 200 gold. Like, that's the reason I'm buying bootstraps. The idea being that, like, if I just flip this for 8 on cash cannon later, it's fine, but I might just randomly find diamond bootstraps. I'm not going to delete gold, though. That's a bridge too far. I'm not just going to pump cash cannon at the cost of everything else, especially with as much damage as I already have. Quixel, help me out.
Do you have any huge items?
No, don't need any of that. This is the ugliest, weirdest pig build I've ever had. Showcase with an obsidian yo-yo. I drop ice cubes, ice clubs, just fully sell them, right? And bring in the showcase.
Okay, now sell me something.
The idea here being showcase does a lot of damage. That's the whole idea. The ice club is really bad. The issue is I'm not convinced that, like, this is better. And I just bought it because I felt like looking at the board properly and I have 200 gold from the money tree. It's fine. I'm pushing bootstraps. Don't worry about it. I think this is wrong. I think the ice club is better. It's not even an I think, it's an I know.
I'll take it.
Which means the Lumbors are probably never getting played, but just in case I'm wrong about that, do I want to really aggressively push the bootstraps? Yes. I don't even have great upgrades for it, right? But I do want this rewards card all the same. It's just free money.
Dad, he actually cares about this.
And I need to sell something, so Lumbors it is. If Showcase isn't going to make it happen, then Lumbors is just not going to happen. Okay, 4-win dueling. Surely we've got this. He's going to have small items. The ice cubes go off. We hit him for 2,000 basically immediately. There are also other items on my board. Mamasar. That does not go off before the cash cannon, unless Nitro makes it go off before. I'm not a fan of this cash cannon getting eaten. Okay, it didn't happen. So, very importantly, he lives through 1,000 plus 782, and the build doesn't do very much, but we did manage to win, entirely thanks to Giant Ice Club. I don't think I'd have won that with Showcase. JJ, give me a direction, man. I'm between builds in a bad way. Okay. I mean, the money tree will just immediately be net positive. I think the money tree got upgraded. I'm not sure if I saw that right. No, it didn't. It upgraded a coin. That's unfortunate, but I have a lot of time to spare anyway. I'm actually just going to push bootstraps stupidly hard. I have 240 gold.
Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for
I'm also pushing cash cannon stupidly hard. My damage isn't high enough, as we saw yesterday.
you have to leave already.
That one got the rewards card. I want to get both of these done so I can start upgrading anything I buy immediately. Quixel, what do you have? I'm willing to delete 100 gold today.
Price?
That's a really good yo-yo. I just have nothing to do with it. Flip both of these.
Sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
This is the strangest run I've been in a very long time.
Big though, is it?
There's not a gold on them to buy. That's 24 total, which is exactly enough to trigger. I don't really want to upgrade any of these. So the question is, do I have so much gold that I'm willing to take a 1 in 3 to waste the upgrade? The answer is no. I have a lot of gold, but not enough to potentially just waste 50 gold on nothing. We beat Dragon. Oh no, Dragon has no small items. We might not beat Dragon. This might be our third monster loss. It's a much bigger cash cannon than it used to be. But, I was expecting 1,000 damage. Oh. I'd like to thank Inglet. It knew what I needed, and I had no idea at the time. But when no one got you, when you're self-sabotaging to the extreme, Inglet got you. All right, let's set up the Jabali drum yo-yo bottle snowmobile loop with a burning snowmobile, right? It's that easy. That's clearly the end result of our endless chain of weird pivots. Anyway, we gotta go weapon skills here and random cash deposits at the earliest possible time. Shatter's pretty good. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. But we don't actually have that much freeze. And it's a very slow freeze, so I'm gonna roll past that and hope for better. I'm not surprised to see I was wrong. I am gonna take right-handed on the stupidest looking yo-yo I've ever had.
Ryokon is proud.
We can upgrade right-handed, upgrade crit chance. It's a pretty bad shop, all things told. We do want to just roll at a shop, so I'll go here. Oh. I'm willing to float a bad blocker. Especially an enchanted one. Now, I do have a space problem. If I'm playing bad blocker, I probably need to start upgrading the value on these things with my rewards card. So the rewards card is important. I think I just sell the money tree to solve the space problem. Maybe I sell the cash register instead. Yeah, that's better. Which means this upgrade is now just like making bad blocker better later, maybe. I don't know. Enchant it with toxic if able. I assume chocolate bars have a toxic version. Let me see what that does. It gives +3 poison. I don't think that's gonna matter, Chief. I am happy to roll here, though. There can be some crazy enchants. There can also be a lot of nothing. All right, let's move on. Let's see if we can't figure out a better way to build this in the future. Maybe I should just be like YOLO pushing cash cannon here. I've got to take that fight, even though there's a real shot I lose it. I have so much lost time to make up for. Okay, we beat Joyful Jack at least. Sorry for the thunder. Apparently a storm is brewing here. Equivalent exchange. I don't heal, so, and I also don't have poison items. Lure Spike's a good weapon, but like, yeah, I'm nowhere near utilizing any of this. I hit decently hard. I think I was supposed to YOLO burn 100 gold today and push cash cannon harder than I did. I got the floor spike. Is that in any way usable? I genuinely don't think it is. All right, Pig. My plan is hopefully you don't have much more than 2,000 health. That's the entire plan.
I should warn you.
He has 3,000 health. He's playing freeze with no defenses, really. We might be kind of okay. I'm obviously not a big fan of the cold room. Or the fact he got to half health immediately. Oh! Right. That's a direct counter matchup. I forgot Giant Ice Club triggers off your opponent freezes for a second. Yeah. Direct counter matchup. Thanks, Ice Club. We're still just like sitting on the fence between 4 builds. It's very funny. I'm gonna go to Ayla and just push gold. We're at 14. I don't want either of these items ever. Maybe Floor Spike could have been good. Gotta take the snowmobile and hope it works somehow. We're at 14. Oh, right. If I'm holding the snowmobile, I don't care about upgrading it. It's fine. So I just buy the snowmobile, and if it upgrades, it upgrades. It's not a big deal. Okay, so here's where it gets really stupid. I think the money tree is leaving like the hour before it makes 9 gold. But I have 183 gold, so who even cares? Yeah. Okay, and then we just flip everything. Unfortunate upgrade there, but like, I'm just trying to make the cash cannon bigger. 16 gold, huh? I don't need the gold, but cash cannon wants it. Really hope I don't lose power during the storm. My lights just flickered a bit, which is always not a good sign. Midsworth, can you get me a diamond club? Piggy Bank just spins gold without losing gold, so obviously I want that. It's at silver. I don't care. I can waste all the upgrades in the world, man. Do I want a dragon tooth? I think I do. Cool. Good job, Piggy Bank. It just goes in over Ice Club and easy PvE fights, I think. Let's roll and see what he's got. Basically nothing. And we should be nowhere near the next one, right? Yeah. I'm actually starting to have confidence in this run with the dragon tooth for the obsidian yo-yo. Now, if we get big ego, we actually just have an insane build. Because we can keep pushing the cash cannon. Eventually find a phonograph for it. We have the Ice Club. to like counteract any free shenanigans from our opponents. Big Ego would be insane. It is a 1 in 11, but it is a very impactful 1 in 11. Spices also aren't terrible, really. Butterfly Swords most definitely are terrible, though. Easy Andy here. Why is Andy good? Ice Luge. 23, just buy, flip all. Didn't actually move my rewards card because I'm bad at the game. Gotta be better about that. Actually, wait, no, there's no way rewards card is ever right on this one. The free stuff goes out if 28-hour fitness bad blocker comes in. I assume we're about to trigger, yes. So buy a gold one first, and the bad blocker goes up in tier. Nothing in value. I'm just milling gold out of my stash. Oh my god, we got it. Not where I was expecting to find it, but I'm very happy about it. There's also an ice cream truck here. And an igloo. I think I'm playing Ice Club at this point. Like, I know I have a Diamond Obsidian Yo-Yo, and that really makes me want to play something with the Diamond Obsidian Yo-Yo. But Ice Luge is here. It's so weird to have these 3 items and think they're what I'm cutting. But, like, I bring in the Ice Luge. I obviously use it to accelerate the 2 most important items, the Source of Freeze and the Benefactor of Freeze. Ice Cream Truck's not great, so I probably just stick with Cash Cannon Lion Cane here. Maybe Igloo is better than Lion Cane because my health hasn't actually scaled and any freeze is good for me. I have to figure it out. This is so strong potentially that I'm not going to try to sell it yet. Bad blockers are never happening, I think. Because if we're playing like Pygmalien Drum Snowmobile, the bad blocker combo is not a part of it. I definitely want to use Dragon Tooth to farm value on an Obsidian Yo-Yo and on a Snowmobile, right? Like that could be an insane, immediate, infinite combo that is better than what I'm currently trying to assemble. I like this because it's giving me health scaling, and that's just a way to get better over time. I need every little advantage I can in the late games. I'm going to have to go pretty damn late with this build. I think I'm supposed to run the Igloo here. I just don't have room for it, really. That's the main problem. I'm not going to run the Igloo. I'm going to run something that doesn't make any sense instead. I just want to do that and scale the Obsidian Yo-Yo as much as I can. This is on its way out. Going to sell it first hour of tomorrow, no matter what. Actually, it's already at capacity. There's no reason to even hold it. This is so silly. But this is what I'm going to be playing today. I don't think these items improve my build. They're not the freeze items I would want. The ointment probably improves my build. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. And I'm going to put this on, it doesn't matter, on the Lion Cane, I guess. Boots are on the 39. Another 12 is exactly too much, so I'm going to take 8 here and keep that around to upgrade, or to add value to, rather. I don't know. I still think I'm better than I was a second ago. There's not going to be a second use of the Cash Cannon. Okay. This is what I've got. It's a jank pile of nonsense, but I have some insanely high power spike items with the Ice Club and the Cash Cannon, so Obsidian Kinetic Cannon is horrifying. That is so much fucking damage. Come on, Ice Cube, save it. Got him. Okay, not even close. I was never worried. Oh my god, what an enchant. Yeah, he's level 10, which you're supposed to be on 9. I've just messed up royally. We might have a shot, though, having won that fight. Orion sells tools. What is the tool that I would want? Oh, that's the neat part. I don't think there is one. Oh, I spent gold on Dragon Tooth. Was this at silver? Or did it not do anything? And editing, I'll confirm if this bug is still here. A long time ago, Dragon Tooth failed to trigger bootstraps. I wasn't paying attention to the tiers on these cards. I think it might have been a silver ointment, which was... No, it was gold. I bought a gold ointment. It still fails to trigger. I don't even need to check editing. That is unfortunate. Anyway, I have the gold. I have the Cash Cannon. Let's just mill stuff at Orion. All right, Loop. You can stick around as long as possible, and I'll sell you when you no longer fit. which might be real soon.
My life once.
24 gold, 34 gold, 32 gold rather, math is hard, 38 gold. Force an upgrade on snowmobile. Sure.
It's always that tool you thought you'd never need that ends up saving your butt.
It's a graphical bug. It did upgrade already. So obviously that was a bit wasteful since it was already upgraded, but I had no way of knowing since the game was bugged out. I don't want to push if I have literally nothing to upgrade.
It's all about motivation.
Deadly's not really the enchant I'm looking for. So when I random here, random bootstraps is less good than it would normally be, since it's not diamond yet, and all of my stuff's already at gold. I'm gonna random the club.
My canvas, and time
Cash cannon might be the better random. I'm gonna random one of them. I'm gonna random the club. It's faster than cash cannon. It's more likely to be a whole build. It's a useless enchantment either way. Happy to go epic battle. I'm behind on XP. I auto win that thanks to the ice club.
Resisting.
Froze ice club at the start of combat. Triggers 3 seconds in.
Objective failed.
So obviously there's some synergy pieces here. Cryo Mastery would be incredible. Ah, wrong one. It is still free synergy though, so I'll take it happily. Do I beat Property Baron? I don't actually know that I beat Property Baron. I don't think I do. I'm gonna go for Juggler instead. Aside from Juggler, there is nothing here I care about. God, this is the ugliest pile of garbage that's ever been halfway decent. Oh, was it like this in a fight for my life a second ago? Yeah, that's not right. We don't talk about the yo-yo positioning, don't worry about it. We're gonna go ahead and give the yo-yo different weird positioning that results in much more damage. Property items, you say? Sure.
Just a simple investor.
Don't need this. Oh, man. I'm down a slot unless I give up the loop. I've got the gold, I'll just give up the loop. It's very unfortunate to, like, push bootstraps without anything to upgrade. 24, 16, that comes up to be 40. That's exactly too much. And there's not really a great... I can roll without buying this. I'm trying to, like, spend as little gold for as much damage on the cash cannon as I can get. Which is the goal of this. Alright, a fort. There we go. I think all of this is dead now. I think we go fort.
Perhaps someday we'll
just multicast all of these items and suddenly we have a plan. It's still hard for me to stomach losing this. It's such a powerful fucking combo. It's so strong, but we just cannot find Pygmalien Drum. The Lion Cane doesn't really matter. It's not doing much. It never has. It never will. I'm going to sell this now so I can keep pushing cash cannon at this store.
No one can say that wasn't a fair deal.
Bootstraps being a very weird economy card in this run. Health and shield items includes the forts. Shielded keychain, you say? Multicast, use a property. It's very cool. It's not helpful. Toss this. There's no way that Pig Gym ever happens. It just doesn't make any sense. We're just doing Fort Ice Club and trying to take it to 10. There's a very real chance it can go the distance. It's a huge amount of damage. With the fort, I think we're done with any dreams of any build other than something more or less just like this. The multicasted ice cubes are pretty crazy. Alright, I'm going to ride or die on the fort. We're going to toss all this. And I am going to... I'm not going to push cash cannon that hard. I am going to buy the Pig's Gem because I can get way more money out of that depending on the next shops I see. Stuff like this. Shielded Grindstone and Billboard. Useless to me. And I'll move this over. Obviously, I didn't want to put the value on bootstraps. Okay, for the first time all run, I feel like I have a concise, meaningful build. Plus gold equals damage isn't even that good with this sort of build. I am going to go weapon skills for a chance at the diamond lifesteal skill.
The Sphinxians may help you.
My fastest weapon, I should flip the build. Put right-handed here. Obviously, these are all pretty bad. I'm going to roll and hope for better. Sure. Actually, the ice leash goes off, the ice cubes go off, we get a bit of charge. The damage is so negligible, I would rather the very slight speed increase from mixed messages. Oh, and the fort. It's not good, but it's better. Am I favored against eels? I don't think so, actually. It's not eels. We're probably favored then. Radiant Katana, Heavy Bayonets. It is still a 2.7 second speed. Obviously, this scaling is horrifying, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're definitely fine. It's just so much damage on our... Oh!
You should put it toward nobler.
So they resolve pretty much simultaneously. This triggers as the freeze here is ending. Because 6 plus 1 is 7, then this... Why'd this go off simultaneously? Did I see it wrong? At 6, this freezes and goes to 7. And the freezes will charge it when it goes off, so... There must have been a slow that hit the Ice Club or something. Anyways, so moving on to the next fight. Or the next day, rather. Very happy that the build's just, like, strong and makes sense now. It took us a while to stop being stuck in limbo because of that obsidian yo-yo that we got so early. Huh. That's multicasted. I'm buying it on principle. I don't know what it does. But that is multicasted, and that has to be good, right? Can't go for Ice Cream Truck. It doesn't. It's multicast now, too, though. So I could just run Ice Cream Truck plus Ice Club plus Spices, right? Because the way Spices work is 10 seconds in, which is just before this goes off, and it doesn't get boosted. It's going to quadruple the damage to 8,000, which kills people. It just does. I really want to run this, but it basically requires me to drop the cash cannon is the problem. Maybe it's better to lower the cooldowns in these two. It's all going off before is the problem. Like, Spices goes off after. It's a second volley sort of thing. I think it's bait, which is so weird. Anyway, sell that. Just here to push. Just racking up money with the gem. I don't see how Spices does anything. It's really weird that it doesn't seem good. But since it goes off after our weapons, what's the point? And I have to cut something that's directly powerful for it. I don't think it's right. I've also successfully burnt down to 100 gold. Money tree's finally starting to wear thin a little bit. This will be the difference in leveling up today. Sorry, Andy, I would love to upgrade the Ice Luge, but it's not on the table. Auto beat Volcus, crazy synergy items. Is Cryosphere good? No, because at 13 seconds, 12 seconds, it's going to freeze all items for 4 seconds, and then this will go off eventually. And, like, sure, it goes off once, but you can't queue up multiple uses with charge while it's frozen, so it doesn't kill them or anything. Sure, just take it to diamond. That is a not minor amount of crit scaling, but it's not what I'm looking... Oh. Okay, yeah, I want that to have more ammo. Normally, gold ammo is worse than silver because you don't want to use this thing a third time. We're 6 second cooldown because of the fort, right? We're never going to use it a third time. It's just not going to happen. Let's go A-list, see if we can't upgrade these weapons. Your time has passed. Maybe I should still be pushing. Well, if I want to, I can make up for lost time. 38 gold, you say? Well, a perfectly valid point is that these are weapons and they generate gold with the gem, and I'm stupid. Not gonna buy that last one. That's a bit too rich for my taste. Am I really trying to upgrade Cash Cannon? What's the value in a middle?
Nothing tiny.
Phonograph doesn't really make sense either. There we go. There is something to care about. The Cash Cannon's been good. It's been great. But it's probably better to have a 3x multicast snow globe. And it's probably better... Ooh, I lose a multicast by lowering its cooldown. I would not want to do it that way. So this goes off. The Ice Club goes off repeatedly. I like having more freeze. It makes me better against eels. Like, tremendously better against eels. Going to roll. Oh, those are weapons. I probably should have bought them. Cash Cannon, you've been great, but I am an Ice Club build through and through. Spices are also out. We're not actually using that. Maybe I'll take the ATM.
Toss that on my back, and I'll
34
come to
gold.
your door.
Phonograph's an interesting point to have maybe been like, you should hold spices. If I had found a diamond photograph to go with the spices, then maybe it would have been the right call. Probably would have been even. Oh well, here we are.
I should warn you. I'm not like
Drum. 28-hour fitness, the other. I don't know. I think I might still be favored because all of his stuff with the longer cooldowns gonna hurt like hell. Oh, that is disgusting. When you use basically any item slow for 1 second. We're actually still just gonna kill him, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, he's just so much slower with the fort. The yo-yo is so much worse. The pin FT is so much worse. Fort did a lot of work to neuter that build. His cooldowns were so low. Definitely would like to have another 500 damage on my ice club. I would like to get this thing to diamond someday. Haven't been able to find the bootstraps or any of the like immediate upgrade items. When you sell an item, this gains 1 value. All right, let's do it.
Doesn't work out for you. Come back for a refill.
Oh. Probably bought that in the wrong order then.
So,
Happens.
How about this weather where
This luxury tents have nothing for me. Still happy enough to flip this. And even though we're technically getting low on money, quote unquote low on money, it's completely fine. We have so many high value items to liquidate when we need it. Oh, I don't need to spend for no reason anymore though. Like I'm just boosting up nothing. I don't have a cash cannon. I'm just in autopilot. It's fine. It gives me something to do. All right, Focus Enforcer. This time you're gonna give me an item that I actually care about. I don't know what it would be. Icicle doesn't really seem important, does it? Yeah, just like none of this really matters. Cryo Mastery is the closest to mattering. It makes a shield enchant on this very, very good. But other than that, like I'm basically here for Cryo Mastery. When any item gains freeze, shield. When one of your items gains freeze, reduce the duration by half. I mean, that's cool. Oh, freeze 3 every 4 though. Hold up, that might be usable.
Now that's giving up
The upgrade just has to go on the club. This is a 4-second cooldown. It goes to 5. With diamond, it goes to 6. I'm never getting this to multicast, unfortunately. But it is just so much better than Snow Globe, right? Snow Globe freezes 3. This freezes 3 in 3 seconds less. And that means I'm getting the multicasted haste that much faster. I think I like this more. It's weird to think that's better than Snow Globe, but I'm very confident that it is. Anyways, we need this thing at diamond. It does not deal enough damage for winning on day 14. Maybe even day 15, depending on RNG. The haste is for 3 seconds, which is pretty solid. Still happy to go to Curio, though.
You see landfill, I see buried treasure.
Toss the Snow Globe. Weapon buff, health buff, rest is garbage. Oh, I have arms dealer. I should be buying all weapons. I forgot about that. It's been so long since it mattered. Well, I'll do it on the next page. And these weapons are actually cheaper and have bonuses associated with them, which is nice. You know, minuscule amounts of damage, but bonus is all the same.
Clean up the bazaar.
Freeze 1 item for 1 second, huh? Don't think that's it.
My rusty circuit.
But any health scaling I can get is important. What's that? 17? Not gonna worry about it. Sorry, Icicle, you're just not it. Max health items. They don't do anything for my build. Like, they're cool, I like them. I'm gonna go to Mysterious Portal. That's not gonna help either.
My enemy is my friend.
I don't think there is a single freeze item that improves my board at this point. I'll roll because she can have enchants when she's a vendor, just anything. Like, she could have had Icy Incendiary rounds, which would have been nuts, right? And since I have this much gold, it was right to roll, but it didn't do anything. Now, do I buy Incendiary rounds in case it gets an Icy enchant on a day-to-day event? That's the most insane thing I've ever said. I like that sentence a lot. We'll buy this in case we randomly see Frozen Tomb on the next day. 9 when Mac hasn't died.
Have you noticed I'm huge?
Let's see what kind it is. I'm expecting weapons. Poppy Field. Shiny Poppy Field? Double poison and then it's quadruple. What do you mean it's quadruple? That's insane. We're all right. We have a pretty good startup time thanks to the cryo sleeve. Definitely feel justified in making that change. Horrifying. Why does it have quadruple the effect? Just double one of them. Petrifying Gaze is less good into my build, by the way. No small part of why this build is so enticing when you get the opportunity early, when you see that Ice Club like I did, is that all the crazy powerful freeze effects backfire on your opponents now. Guess I go to JJ. I feel a little bit lost for direction. Oh, we've upgraded this all the way. Nice. Oh, cool. If I find photograph, I'll switch over. Absolutely.
Enjoy your purchase.
I do want to just buy weapons. So I'm going to toss these. And then I'm going to pick this up. It'll get upgraded. Weapons are a tiny bit of health gain. It's worth doing. If weapons are worth doing, then the pinata is worth doing.
Make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
100 value on the gem at this point. That's a weapon. Almost didn't recognize it as one.
Enjoy your
I'm feeling pretty confident we can win 2 out of the next 3 games, honestly. I don't know what I'm looking for here.
Taking the first step
Cheap
toward
weapons.
good taste.
It's just not up against much. No thanks.
If you want something big and ugly, go see Pole.
Veteran Octopus with 1 medium item that matters. Yes. Hyper focus on the cryo sleeve. Gets it down to 2.8 seconds to freeze 3 items. If I drop the fort. If I drop the fort. That's a damn fast octopus kill, man. Like, Turbo's not a great enchant, but unironically, the enchant value's like so good at 2 for 3 on this item that it kinda works here. Adira, let's see what you've got. What is this? Oh, I like the pop-up shop icon. It is good, funnily enough. I think I'd rather shield bash though. When your opponent starts their build, you hit them for 3,000 and haste your board for 6 seconds. Like, yeah, hard to say no. Gonna look for the phonograph still. I don't have any toys, right? I have a bunch of silly stuff, but I don't do toys. 29 gold on that. Nothing for me here.
Suppose you'll go buy a weapon instead.
No, I think the fort's better than phonograph the more I think about it. Because, like, the spices aren't going to resolve. Let's not lie to ourselves. Let's look for an icy enchant. It is an icy enchant. I can't take that away from it, but it's not the right one. Now, do I just want to take 48 gold because it's 48 gold? It's a perfectly reasonable way to look at this. I do still have 200 gold is the thing. What gets replaced? The ice cubes, right? I can do better than ice cubes. Because they're so slow, that's the whole problem. What small item is better than ice cubes? Like, am I rolling for a freezing fang? I'm just taking this.
Magnificent.
You give me 50 gold, I'll take 50 gold. I'm not gonna make myself talk my way out of it. It's also plus health thanks to the gem. Unironically, the health gain from the gem is more important than the fact that it is giving me gold.
Why must we do this?
Plague Glaive? Oh, he's dead. Plague Glaive is not happening. This fight will not be lasting 9.8 seconds. I will admit, he does have a poison spider mace, a second spider mace.
Please, share with
Yeah, he did have items. I didn't finish listing them off in time, unfortunately. Ice Club just doing Ice Club things. You love to see it. I've got to say, I was underestimating how good Cryo Sleeve would be. You fight Vulca's Enforcer enough times, you learn new things. Things like Cryo Sleeve Fort Ice Club is completely messed up, and these 2 items may as well not exist. I'll go Andy, though. Small weapons, Ice Leash upgrade. Yeah, that's damn good.
I mean, excellent.
It's at 39.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
I'm still hoping to find a boot traps upgrade someday, but it doesn't seem to be in the cards. There's no point in upgrading my fort, I feel. I'm good enough as is. It just, like, if it got this to multicast, I would take it, but it doesn't. It doesn't get this either. I think Pole's a waste of my time. I'll take a weapon for health and gold. Oh, I didn't need to toss that because I have nothing for the upgrade on boot traps. Loot your item. Could be anything. Could be nothing. I mean, he's been great to me so far, right? So, I kind of feel like I should just go fight him again. I mean, there's no reason not to fight the other 2. Cryo Mastery is still crazy, even if I've... Oh my god, I have a shield item now. Cryo Mastery would be absolutely insane. Give it to me. It's so broken. It's another freeze. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I don't need anything anymore because I got what was actually the best item. It's funny. It's not good, though. What am I looking for now that I've upgraded Ice Luge? I think I'm done. I'll go to Goldie just as I don't know what else to do with my time here. The other two options didn't seem very enticing. But, yeah, that's about how I expected the shop to go. I could have bought those to scale value. I should have. 2 XP doesn't quite level me up, but in case I die and have to play out tomorrow, I'm taking it. Toss this. There's another pig, level 16, unsurprisingly up a level, only with how I managed my early game this run. It's been so long I forgot about the bad times with Money Tree and Bushel at the start. Shielded Pygmalion Drum, I think we get this one. Oh, double yo-yo with model ship Obsidian. Yeah, can't do shit about that. Yeah, that's extraordinarily fair. Just like, yeah, fucking sure, why not? That's why you don't want to come to day 14. That's, no matter how good your build is, someone can be better.
Follow it to your future.
I'm gonna take the heal enchant here. If I had a heal enchant, I actually would have won that fight, which is the crazy thing. The turbo enchant does not do a ton for me. Upgrade an item. There's not really a super important upgrade here. Hilariously, upgrading the fort would... I'm upgrading the bootstraps and upgrading my entire board. I have the gold for it. We're hitting 4 shops tomorrow. I just don't have to make a decision. If I had realized that was happening, I could have enchanted the entire rest of my board with heal. That seems genuinely worse to me. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to take the rightmost fight to level up, and I will probably only level up once, so I don't need to go there. I am going to push value. Oh, I do have to be a little bit careful with it, though, to make sure I don't level up the wrong things. This first page is easy. Wasn't expecting it to jump like that.
Ooh, I saved that one from Curio's Junkie.
We're at 41, which is not what you want. Going to sell the rewards card to make sure I don't upgrade that. Give me a diamond item, please. It's fine. You just don't upgrade the stopwatch. That easy. What does this do when you upgrade it? 2 seconds. Go to Kina. No reason to take temp shield.
Use that for the good of all.
Toss those. We're at 25.
I'm so glad we could share
37.
this experience today. You're all
45, 47. And there's a diamond on Oliver. Perfect.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Was that the pig's gem? I didn't realize it was that gold. It's fine. We've got the gold to make it happen, too.
But I'm glad you bought this.
Ultimately, it's partly that none of our items are too important. Give me hyperfocus. Ah, man. That infinite multicast obsidian yo-yo combo was disgusting. Like, it went off twice the speed of the normal infinite yo-yo. It's hard watching me beat Octopus that easily and knowing that I'm probably not favored to go 10 wins right now.
Maybe too nice.
We can go Monster Ranch, but it's probably not going to matter. Like, there's no freeze duration buff that would affect me meaningfully.
People first, profit 10.
We're at 45. So we buy this for 32.
Now that's quality.
Toss it, we're at 27. This is plus 24, which is a little bit too much. But upgrading the fort doesn't matter that much, and I have a second shot at it on the next page.
How about this?
Oh, I forgot to sell the belt and got punished immediately. It's fine. Just imagine I got punished without making a mistake. Cool, we have it guaranteed. Is that 3?
Yeah, if that doesn't work out for you,
Is that 19? Perfect.
do you have to leave already?
Everything's diamond tier. Does that really do anything? It hurts my opponent's builds a little bit. That's kind of it. We'll pretend it mattered. It makes me feel good about myself. That's what it really needs to do.
Warriors live to retire. By my weapons.
Well,
Teaches
nothing I'm doing here is gonna matter, but I may as well max out my gold. Get as much health as I can in this last go.
Use it well.
I don't need the truffle. Nothing has value scaling. Ryukan, can you give me lifesteal?
Never eat students.
I can get more mixed messages. I think that's probably fine. Rolling for specifically lifesteal is a bit crazy. There's also gold equals damage though, right? There are better things. I didn't hit them. Oh, wait. Now it charges itself a teeny tiny bit. Sure. There is another option that was good.
Destroyed many.
Toss all of it. Even the bootstraps and the spices, this is the final day. If it's eels, I think I win.
Are you sure?
And I expect eels usually when I see a Vanessa that stabilizes into late game. It's eels. It's shielded eels. Is it a Julian? Oh god. That Julian's gonna be huge. 457. Now, thankfully the eels get a lot worse with the diamond fort, but we have to freeze it and he has no... The ice cubes just fail to trigger. I thought the ice cubes for sure would free... Okay, they do hit them, but it doesn't matter, right? Like, oh, we got the eels. We win. 50-50, baby! Good job, Ice Club. You love to see it. It's the most skill-based thing. The entire run comes down to a single coin flip at the end. I cannot feel remotely bad about it. Diamond, slow and steady, and the orange Julian. Yeah, this is exactly what I expect when I see a Vanessa that stabilized and is at a very high win rate late. They finish the eel build, right? This is a disgustingly good one. They have slow and steady at diamond, improvised crit at gold. They have flurry of blows to charge their set faster. They have rigged. They have starting freeze. They have crit freeze. Not good against me, apparently. They have just every single one of their skills is great. I want to watch it again. It just all comes down to my least favorite line of text in the entire game. I still hate it. This should have been a loss. But this stupid little line at the end, the first time you fall below half, permanently disable one enemy item. Yeah, if it just hits the eels instead of Julian, we win. And it does. And the build actually does, like, have realistic important scaling, right? Like, the cool... Actually, if a fight goes long enough, it's detrimental because it gets worse. Oh, that's so funny. We've never had a fight go long enough to see this thing go off multiple times. If it somehow goes off a second time, it makes it worse. We just never had a chance to see it. Very funny. Also, it obviously should have been next to Cryo Sleeve. What am I doing? It doesn't matter, though. It's fine. None of our fights were even remotely close enough for us to see how this stuff worked in the late game until now. Glad we won the coin flip. Very skill-based. Yeah, I think Ice Club just makes sense in an eel meta. It's not favored against eels, as you just saw, but it does have a straight-up 50-50 win rate against eels, which is more than most builds. It's the same thing it always was, I guess. You see it early Ice Club, and you say, all right, sure, early Ice Club, and you just hold it and see if you can pivot into it at any point in the run. In this case, we got enough to do it. It really is just a fort and a Cryo Sleeve, by the way. The rest of the synergy did next to nothing. This one even became actively detrimental eventually, but still. Lots of user error in this run. Don't let anyone tell you need to play perfectly to go 10 wins, and also don't let anyone tell you this is a purely skill-based game. There is a ton of RNG, and even the best players make a lot of mistakes sometimes. Usually not as many mistakes as this run had, and it's usually not as hilariously blatant that it all came down to RNG. But yeah, there's a ton of variance. There's so many things you can get wrong. There's so much stuff that's difficult to evaluate, and in the end, sometimes it will just come down to chance, because the run, it's always gonna come down to chance, right? It's a game of compounding RNG, and that's what creates so many interesting decisions and distinct builds. Of course, sometimes on top of that, a card is just like 100 times worse than Pilot and Shredder, and I hate this line of text that I just won because of, but that doesn't matter. No matter how many favors it does me, I want this line removed. The first time you fall below half health each fight, determine the outcome via randomness. If it were just like freeze 1 for 5 even, I'd still have been fine with it, right? And if it had said like freeze 1 even for 10, I'd have lost the fight. Glad to get to 10 on Pig though with something other than Weapon Pig. Although this is still a version of Weapon Pig, this is definitely not what people mean when they say that. Anyways, that'll be enough rambling. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.